Hey, pilot, how do you have me?
We're just going through a
Co-pilot.
pilot change.
Gotcha.
Nice.
We'll
Have
be
you loud
on
and
our
clear
way
too?
shortly
Navigator?
to discover
How's it
a little
going?
bit more
Co-pilot,
about
it's
this
going well.
Good. So what's the status of
So if you
ship?
followed along
Last
with the
ship
dive
move.
since it's
So the ship
today,
should be
we
stationary
started
right now.
off our dive in
The
a
last
dense
move was put in
garden of
2148,
corals,
so
Okay.
a good while ago.
hemicorallian
Copy.
coral.
We had a
And
sample
then we moved
in
off
that meantime.
site and found a really diverse
What was direction of
community
last move?
of a lot of
So the direction was to
corals,
arrive at waypoint 2, and that was at 330.
Copy.
But now it looks like we want to go a little bit south of west, sort of changing directions to waypoint 3.
Copy that. So I'm at 280 now,
Okay.
which looks pretty much upslope.
Copy that.
We can start to turn more west if pilot's happy with that, though. He'd be going at an angle, kind of like he is now. It's up to you.
Well, we might have a little bit more time to actually get up on. I'm not sure how much of a ridge it is.
Yeah. How about we just do a move 285, one more move that then?
Sure.
And then we start rotating west. If everyone's
Sounds
happy
good.
with that.
30-meter move.
It's good for co-pilot.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, I'll call it in.
These predatory sea stars consume the tissue, these polyps of the coral.
But I noticed
See that
your
the skeleton is bare around where that sea
starboard
star
lowers
is.
in. Do you want it out, or
It's
might as well
thought
put away
that
for
Bring it
the
out
sea
halfway.
stars
Halfway,
actually
like-
Video,
allow
let's
other
come in on the
Bridge,
animals to
Nav.
live in place of the bamboo coral tissue.
Go ahead, Nav.
So you'll
Bridge,
see
I'd like a
some
ship
yellow
move,
tissue on other
30-meter
bamboo
move,
corals. Those are likely
bearing
zoanthids,
285,
the type of coral that lives
speed
on the skeletons of
decimal
other
2.
corals.
Copy. That is 30 meters, bearing
So
285
perhaps later
at decimal 2
in
knots.
life,
Good copy, Bridge.
or later in
Thank you.
death, as it were, this bamboo coral colony will host some zoanthids on this bare part of the skeleton that has been consumed by the sea star. Another predator on these bamboo corals, we can see a small jellyfish, that little red
Let's try for
bobble
that
there.
jellyfish.
So
RV
we've
Nav
seen
Bridge,
a
move
number
initiated.
of these jellyfish feeding on
Thank you, Bridge.
corals.
Trying to come
You'll
back
notice
to
they're
it.
feeding on corals when you have the stomach extended and wrapped around a coral polyp.
Megan, when we pull back from this, can we look the branches that will be on the
Come on
right
out, video.
side, a little bit in the background from the layer of branches we're looking at right now? It looked like there was something odd and thick at the tip of one of those branches.
On the right side,
I see. Yeah, it's on the right, so I think it's just above the lasers now, or 2 seconds ago. It's like
right center screen,
straight up, but it's
Oh, I think I see that.
Oh.
Come on in, video.
that little sort of brown spot,
it's
or that
it's
yellow
white.
spot. This spot
Yeah,
right
you're
here.
zooming in on it. Yep, that's right. Yeah, what's that?
That's
What's going on
Max.
at the top of that colony there?
Right.
I don't
try
know.
it.
It looks
Looks
like
like
a
It's
something.
a lot of stuff to hit.
There's something underneath the tissue. It's like the bamboo coral tissue is overgrowing something else, is my impression. So it makes it look much, much thicker. That's interesting.
it's
Okay.
really strange.
Thanks.
Do you want to be wide?
I'm going to try to get a little closer to that.
And what are those little orange organisms down a little bit lower on the branches?
Those are the
Look
worms.
like little worms.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So the apocopheran mollusks, John and I were talking about these a little bit earlier. I see 3 of them there. One very small, curled just above the branch point, and then 2 longer ones.
Trying
So
to come back to you.
these are kind of sort of like a slug. They're related to the snails and slugs and chitons, but they are their own class of mollusca. They're called apocopherans or solenogasters, and they are specialist feeders of cnidarians. And as far as I know, they definitely feed on the octocorals, as you can see here. But I heard you asking Tina earlier. We saw some next to those giant solitary hydroids, and I don't know if they feed on those as well. But I was describing to John that, like snails and slugs, they have a rasping tongue, kind of a little protein belt filled with little teeth, and they use that to scrape the surface of things that they're feeding on. So in shallow water, they'd be scraping off algae from the rock, and down here they're scraping off polyp and coral tissue from the skeleton. And you can see they do a really nice job. It's very shiny and clean.
Yeah, those apocoprons are quite a bit larger than some that we've seen before.
Yeah, I wonder if they've been very successful here, growing for quite a while as they fill their bellies.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of corals to choose from in this area.
Go ahead, Nav.
Bridge, could I change
so I
our
guess you
bailout
would expect
direction
when you
to
get into an area that has such an incredibly high density of corals, then why wouldn't you expect that there's going to be a fairly high density of coral predators? You've got all that good coral meat available to be eaten. And so the sea stars and the apocoprons and possibly some other organisms are taking good advantage of that. What I would like to know is what are the predators of the apocoprons and the sea stars? If they're getting the food from the coral, there must be something else that would like to take advantage of them and feed on them.
That's a good point. Maybe some of these
pilots
in the area
just be advised, due to the surface current, if we lose propulsion,
and that connects back to your idea of, why is it so valuable
so I'm
for
going
us
to be
to know
watching
where
it very
there are these high
carefully,
density communities?
and
Because
if it happens,
the
we'll have to
corals are
start hauling
attracting
in right away.
crinoids that sit on them. They're attracting the sea stars that feed on them.
Looks
the
like
apocoprons that feed on
1670
them,
meters,
so
so
perhaps the fish
it's
come in
not
and
that.
feed on those.
Yeah.
And
we don't have that far to
the
go.
elusive octopus. Where are the octopus that like to lay their eggs on corals, for example? We know they do it.
Sorry, Megan, it was a star just out of the screen back
That looks
there.
like the highest point in that area.
Try going back.
On the surface in the middle.
Is orange
On the rock, Tina, or was it on a coral?
It was on the rock. My feeling it was like thereafter or something like this.
Okay.
Over there. Oh, no, it was just base.
Oh.
I see. Right. You're talking about the base of the coral colony that's in the center.
Blackish one, not blackish, brownish one. Is it base?
Yep, I think it's the holdfast of the colony we're looking straight down
we have a
on.
little bit less than 2 hours about of time remaining.
Okay.
Yeah, these bases can be
Got a
tricky.
fish
We have a question for.
Oh, okay. Let's go for it.
And we
I
have
have a question for John from somebody here, a visitor.
I'm in pursuit.
What's the resolution
ahead,
of the
Bridge.
bottom mapping that you do? What's the,
Thank you, Bridge.
the grid that you get?
I think today we were able to make a 40 meter grid for this dive site.
Co-pilot kill lasers.
Killing lasers. Lasers off.
Thank you. So this is one of our mystery fishes. This is Ophidia, the cusk eel, the family Ophidiidae. This is what we've been calling Spectrunculus, fairly robust, good-sized fish. I'm always interested.
Right,
I don't know if we can zoom in on the pectoral fin, the fin on the side.
If it did a whole lot,
And I keep
try to aim
looking
it
for
down a little
individuals
more.
of these that might have rays on the lower part of the pectoral fin that would not be connected by membranes. That would indicate it might be a different genus, Holconicteronus, but we haven't seen that on any of these. So tentatively, we're identifying this as Spectrunculus. I don't see any free rays on the lower part of the pectoral
right now,
fin,
my cam.
and I don't see the sutured
Yeah,
kind of
you have a
lobes
little
of
more.
the gill
couple more
cover
seconds.
and depressed head that would indicate Vasogeigus. So
And
the
after this,
cusk
I let
eel,
it go.
All right.
probably
Come on out,
in
video. I
this
gotta let this
genus
one go.
Spectrunculus,
Yeah, do a
and
nice
maybe
push
even
forward.
the species Spectrunculus crassa, which is a shallower, darker species than what they see in the really deep sea.
Thank you, Bruce.